Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another recap live stream. I'm sorry that this recap live stream is actually going on really late. Usually, even though I do these live streams like late all the time. But yeah, I apologize. I was having some technical difficulties when it came to my laptop. It was acting really stupid when I was trying to just like, of course, upload my video. It was just being really retarded, but I had to upload the recap video for you guys. I was getting really frustrated. I was running out of stories. I was just having difficulties on my laptop, so that's why it actually did go up late on the channel. So I really apologize for the recap video being up late. I know you guys were excited. You guys wanted to hear my thoughts. It's not the best of recap video. It could have been better. It was kind of rushed. Wasn't really the greatest because I kept on running out of storage. But yeah, I was really pissed off when I was filming that video with all the stuttering and crap. But the Knicks came out victorious, and it looked like it was possible we were gonna lose this game. But this isn't a Fizdale team. This isn't a Jeff Hornacek team. This isn't a Derek Fisher team. This team has so much heart. It's absolutely ridiculous. This team is just like off the charts when it comes to not giving up on a play like whatsoever. It was just insane. What's going on, Horse? He says, does that mean where you at, Clutch? I'm right here. I don't know if you meant, I'm not sure what you meant there. You might have said, might have meant what up. But yeah, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Yo, how are you doing, man? He says, what's up? What's going on, man? How do you guys feel after this W? Man, I was so annoyed I could not. Yeah, that third quarter, the Spurs like Legends E Productions, actually a Spurs fan. Check him out. At one point, he was like, they were like 11 for 11 or like 12 for 13 from the field. They couldn't miss at all because we all know at the beginning of the game they were shooting bricks like crazy. But when it came to the third quarter, they couldn't miss. They couldn't miss at all. Yo, what's going on, Jason? He says, "What's up? Let's go Knicks." Keep your head up, man. You guys have a bright future, Legends E. Yeah, Miami won, but we could only control our own destiny at the end of the day. We can't rely on other teams to lose. It's our job to win basketball games. The Hawks, we knew they were gonna win. They played the Magic. They're playing some lottery teams coming up. The Miami Heat actually play the Bucks next. Of course, we still have the Hornets. We still have the Celtics left. We do actually. I think we're gonna end up with the fifth or sixth seed. I don't think we're getting that fourth seed. I think the Hawks are gonna lock that up. Playing that last game of the season up against like a no good team whatsoever. Of course, the Miami Heat finish off with the Rockets after the Bucks. So we need them to lose to the Milwaukee Bucks if like you're relying on other teams to jump up to that fifth seed, and we're gonna have to win out. We're gonna have to beat the Hornets. We're gonna have to beat the Boston Celtics. We're absolutely gonna have to win out, and we need the Miami Heat to lose, of course. That would be amazing to jump to the fifth seed, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy that we're moving in the right direction. The Bucks definitely is a very tough assignment, but I feel like we match up well up against the Atlanta Hawks. But I feel like some Knicks fans are really counting out the Atlanta Hawks. We didn't play them fully healthy with their brand new coach of Nate McMillan. We didn't play Gallinari. Trae Young didn't play the whole game. And they're actually losing, or we were actually, we were losing before Trae Young went down in that game, but it was still close. Randall is known to be a killer up against them. So we'll see what goes on to happen playoff time if we play the Bucks, if we play the Hawks. But you just got to be happy we're moving in the right direction, guys. Keep your heads up. Yo, Devin Cruz is in the house. I appreciate you being here, man. Great W. We would have blown these clowns out if Kevin Knox got his rightfully earned playing time. One of the best subscribers. Big Task, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing great. We're not done, Clutch. Had to tell the Hawks fans not get too comfortable. Oh, no, the Hawks, that fourth seed is pretty much locked up for them if they continue to lead the division. And they have 2 games left, or they have like one more game left or a couple more games left, and they're pretty much lottery teams. The highest we could like realistically jump is the fifth seed, and we're gonna have to have the Heat lose to the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're gonna have to win out. But I think we're gonna end up resulting in that fifth or sixth seed. But even if we are the fifth seed, we still play the Atlanta Hawks, so we'll still have a shot at them if we end up with that slot. See, it's either gonna be the Hawks or the Bucks we play. I don't like how the Spurs have always been blowing leads. I actually I believe he still makes videos. The sports reaction. He's actually a big time Spurs fan, also a Giants fan. He's been a Spurs fan for a long time. He actually streams a lot of Spurs games, and I've noticed like they have blown a lot of leads. But you do have to realize the Spurs team is still learning how to win games. You have a lot of young players. I believe your youngest player, like when it comes to your young nucleus of guys, is DeJounte Murray. He's 24 years old. Keldon Johnson's like 20, 21. Lonnie Walker's young. Devin Vassell, I believe he's like 20 years old. Only played he barely played his freshman year at Florida State. Actually would have liked to see you guys keep him out there longer. Maybe I'm just a biased Devin Vassell fan, but you guys are really young. You're just figuring out how to win games. You guys are in the right hands for sure. We had to win this game if we want to take that fourth seed. I don't think we're going to take the fourth seed, to be real with you guys. I think it's either going to be fifth or sixth seed. I'm really impressed the fact that the Heat blew out the Sixers. The Heat have tons of heart. They're a mentally tough team. When you have Jimmy Butler, you're capable of beating any team. His ability to put teams on his back. He's just a true leader, true competitor. He just knows how to win. If the Heat lose just one game and we win both the games, we win both the games. Yeah, but of course they beat the Sixers, and we're gonna need them to lose to the Bucks, and we're gonna have to win out if we want that fifth seed. Pretty much that fourth seed isn't guaranteed. Devin Cruz says no. All we need is for the Hawks to win out, and for us to win out, and Heat to lose one game. Yeah, exactly. The Heat losing and us winning out. I believe I just said that. What about Robinson? What about Mitch? What's going on, Chris Vertical? I hope you're doing well. You guys kind of are rebuilding. I get it though. You have to get rid of DeMar DeRozan. But I feel like this is good for you guys though. Still like being competitive. I know you guys aren't like this is something with the Spurs. They'll never straight up tank. They always have this winning type of philosophy. You won't see them like since Tim Duncan get like this top 3 pick, because they're all about this winning culture. Same thing with Pat Riley, of course, with the Miami Heat, just constantly having this winning culture. That's how they attracted Jimmy Butler. They're not big believers in tanking and all that, but we'll see if you guys bring back DeRozan. Do you want to bring back DeRozan? Let me know in the chat. Drew says, what up, Clutch? Yo, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. You got to be happy about the victory. We won without our bench practically, other than Taj and Burks. Yo, it really scared me because like Burks started off like rusty. I actually really liked the move by Tom Thibodeau not playing quickly like in the second half because quickly was straight up rusty. But you also have to keep in mind he is a rookie, still has a lot to learn. But when he's not scoring the ball, he's pretty much a lost cause out there. But Burks, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wait, will it be bad if the Hawks lose a game? But they're not going to lose a game. Who do they play next? Because they played the Magic tonight. We have to hope for the Hawks. So I'm going to like be real with you guys. The fourth seed's off the table. It really is. I think the fourth seed is not happening. I think the only realistic possibility is the fifth seed. We could still play the Hawks. So the fifth seed is still a W like the fourth seed, the fifth seed, because we're still playing the Hawks either way. You're gonna get to play who you want to, of course, but you're gonna need the Heat to lose to the Bucks, and we're gonna have to win out though. We can't lose any more games if we want to get that fifth seed. But yeah, I don't see the Hawks losing the next game. Who do they play? Yeah, they play the Rockets. They're not gonna lose that. The Rockets are tanking. They're like the worst team in basketball. It's not happening. Chris Vertical says we need either Spud Webb or Muggsy as the starting point guard. Not only you're going to have playmaking, but you'll get good defense from them and decent shooters. Yeah, it's just so cringe when you think about it. We're entering the playoffs with Payne as our starting point guard when he's not really, because yes, he starts for like 12 minutes and then he doesn't even play anymore. But just like Payne wasn't even playing defense. We know what he brings to the table. Solid defense, but it wasn't even there tonight. The one play when he just got absolutely rejected at the rim. I don't know. There's nothing to say about Payne anymore. But yeah, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well, and anyone that is just tuning in, I do apologize. The recap video was up really late. I was having technical difficulties. I ran out of storage. Had to refilm the entire recap video. That I was stuttering. I had to edit out parts. Freaking laptop. Yeah, it was just an absolute disaster. So. I apologize, guys, and I still had to go live for you guys because you guys are awesome. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, the Heat, they may not have the talent, but well coached. They have an alpha dog because they were playing a healthy Sixers team out there. They played Tobias Harris, they played Ben Simmons, they played Joel Embiid, and Are the Sixers there yet? I'm not sure if this will the Sixers be gone in the second round again? We'll see what goes on to happen. Devin Cruz, it's not off the table. How's it off the table? We are 3-0 against the Hawks. We'll take over the fourth seed. Well, I think it's because the reason why, of course, like people were really confused, like why are we like during the time or whatever, like why did we drop so much? Why are we the sixth seed and they're like the fourth and fifth seed? Because they lead their division. So I believe if they win this upcoming game or the game after that, it's because they're winning the division, or they're leading their division. That's why they're ahead of us, because they're leading the division. And also because they just won against the Wizards. But yeah, let me look at the standings. Yo, what's going on, Buzzer Beater? I hope you're doing well. He says, "Who's got 2 thumbs up in this bitch, Buzzer Beater?" Yo, what's going on, man? I appreciate that. Appreciate you being a great supporter of the channel. How are you? Oh yeah, we have to be Bucks fans tomorrow. Of course, we can only control our own destiny. We have to focus on winning games, because yes, we want these teams to lose, but we still got to get the W's. If we win against Charlotte, do we move up to the fourth? Because it depends if they're leading the division. The reason why we dropped is because obviously we lost. There, of course, we have the tiebreaker. But if you didn't know, the Hawks could still be ahead of us because they lead the division, their division. Yo, what's going on, Michael? I hope you're doing well. No, not at all, because Austin Rivers wasn't good here. He wasn't. And we have Burks and we have Rose that score the ball. If you didn't know, Burks sometimes runs point guard for us. And we have Quickly as well, so he wasn't going to get any time. I'd rather go with the guy who's going to be here for the future of Quickly, and Rose is way better. Austin Rivers wasn't even like good as a Knick. He had a couple good games, but that's it. Knicks fans need to desperately pray that the Bucks beat the Heat. Yeah, man. Um, yes, winning the division qualifies for a three-way tie if the team is leading that. Yeah. So yeah, the division actually does go into the seeding. Like when we lost the Lakers, we still had the same record as the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, because we're 39 and 31. They're 40 and 31. They won tonight. So like if they lost, they would still be ahead of us. It is what it is. We can only control our own destiny. Um yeah, the Heat own us. Is that game on right now? I saw it in the corner of my eye. I didn't turn it on. I got the Suns though. Yeah, the 76ers did play terrible. Fully healthy too. Fully healthy. We'll see what they do in the playoffs. It's going to be interesting, like the whole Ben Simmons thing. But yeah, I was actually confused with that too, guys, until like I looked into it. Like, yes, the Hawks had the same record as us. Like, and they had the tiebreaker and all that, but the Heat were ahead of us because obviously they have the tiebreaker after the Lakers lost. And the Hawks, they were in front in their division, so they were ahead of us. Yes, we have the tiebreaker. Sadly, that's how it works. And of course, we're not at the top of our conference or whatever, because the 76ers are on top. Yeah, we need like Kevin Porter Jr., we need Christian Wood, we need Kenyon Martin Jr. to go off. If the if the Hawks lost today, we would have been the fifth seed. Actually, no, that's not true because the Heat won today, and they would have still had the same record as us. Yes, we have the same record as them, but they have the tiebreaker. They swept us this season. I don't think Obi's gonna get much action in the playoffs. Yeah, Alfred Payne's still starting at point guard, but he starts, but he barely plays. Yeah, because we can't afford to get off the slow starts. But we know how important Derrick Rose is when it comes to that bench. No, I'm talking about the Miami Heat. Oh, wait, I see what you mean. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, we would have, because they would have been 39 and 32, and we would have won. Yeah, never mind. I thought you meant just the Heat. I see what you mean. It's because the bench is terrible, man. When that's like the true philosophy. Payne's not good, but he doesn't play all these minutes. Um, there has to be something out the court on the court we don't see that Thibs likes. Um, like yeah, he's a good defender, but that's about it. Or solid, not even good. But at the end of the day, when you have Burks out, when you have Quickly out, who's gonna bring the spark off the bench? Can you count on Knox? Can you count on Obi? Can you just count on Alfred Payne? That's just how bad the bench is. Like he's doing this for a reason. We're winning games, right? So let's stick with it. Buzzer Beater has a question. And I'm sorry about the whole like playoff thing. Like, yeah, I know it's like confusing when I first found out the conference thing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Will the Knicks trade both draft picks and Knox to Houston, who have 5 first-round picks, to move up in a late lottery pick? I feel like the Houston. Why would Houston trade picks? Um, like a pick this year, because I don't see them trading their lottery pick to be real. Because that's gonna be like a top four, top three pick. Knox is gone either way. Um, I don't think we're gonna bring in 2 to 3 rookies, so it's possible we trade up. I don't know if it's gonna be with them. Yeah, it's our best matchup in my opinion. Yeah, we won without Derrick Rose tonight. Did you not catch the game? Buzzer beater, were you at like work or something? But yeah, we actually won without Derrick Rose. Yeah, pickle claps. We actually did win, man. We did. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. I think that it would be a really good series. We know the Hawks aren't great defensively. I feel like we have the edge when it comes to coaching from the experience standpoint. Because I believe Nate McMillan's never won in the first round of the playoffs. That's why the Pacers fired him. They got kind of greedy. Doesn't Houston have 2 lottery picks? No, I don't think they have 2 lottery picks. I think like one of the teams had to be like bad for them to have the other lottery pick. I'm not sure, man. I know the Magic have 2 lottery picks. They got the one from the Bulls. I actually want the Hawks as well because Randall's an absolute mismatch on the court. Yeah, he just takes John Collins to school. Yeah, Randall would be the best player in the series. Him and Trey Young. Yeah, that was a great team effort, Prince. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, looking at the standings here, the Sixers are still the first seed. The Nets are second. Bucks are third. The Hawks are 40 and 31. The Heat are 39 and 31. The Knicks are 39 and 31. We're gonna need a miracle of the Hawks to lose, for the Knicks to jump up because they have the tiebreaker. But I would say we have to look to be realistic and because if the Hawks win, they're already ahead in their conference. They clinch pretty much. Um, yeah, we have to hope for the Heat to lose. John Collins cannot defend literally anything. Yeah, he's not a good defensive player. He's a beast offensively though. And Trey Young goes off against us as well though. They both kill us. Oh, I got you, man. Yo, Burke stepping up huge was awesome. I was like scared when I entered that third quarter when we are playing like shit. Cause I was like, oh, RJ Randall, like they were starting to cool off. Or RJ just sucked up until what was it? Yeah, the third quarter. Gosh, what a see. You couldn't have been more proud of for RJ. Or like when it comes to RJ Bear, he is so mentally tough. That's what we love about Broadway Bear. That's what we love about him. He's so mentally tough. But yeah, I got you, man. 2 more games left though. Yeah, we have to win out. We do. We have to win out. We have to hope for a loss from the Heat and loss from the Hawks. But yeah, it's not completely over. Wait, let me see. How many games do we have left? 2, right? And Jaylen Brown's out, so that's winnable. I look at him as a lottery pick talent. Will he be taking the lottery? Maybe not, because they're going to think he's too raw. But he's definitely been climbing up boards lately. He's just such a smart player, but he's also not like crazy fast, but he's smart. His jump shot's a big concern. The jump shot's the number one thing people have questions with. Drew says, to be honest, I'd rather RJ Barrett was the reason we came back in this game. He hit. Yeah, he was the reason he came back. Like, you don't even have to argue that at all. I actually wish we kept on feeding RJ because he was the hot hand. I actually wish we kept on feeding him. Like, I was getting kind of frustrated when Randall was starting to shoot shots, but he hit a big shot at the end. I'm not sleeping on the Hornets either. We'll see if will Gordon Hayward be back by then. I'm not sure, but yeah, we got smoked by the Hornets last time, and of course, we beat the Hornets. Then no, we lost the Hornets, then beat them. We'll see if we go on to execute and beat them this time, but it's definitely going to be a tough assignment. I think it's going to be a good game, but Knicks fans, like, who would have thought if like someone told you last season we'd be sitting here in the 2020 to 21 season saying, I want that 4th seed. I want the 5th seed. Let's take time and appreciate that we're not in the play-in. I know we're playing the Bucks, but that also might be a very important thing. We may not win the Bucks series, but I'll tell you this. There's no panic mode. You don't have to win a series like this season. You have RJ who's 20 years old. Randall's not on max deal. You don't even have your point guard of the future. Who knows at the center position? There's still a lot of things uncertain, but you got your coach. You're young. This was supposed to just be a growing year. We have achieved those expectations. We've exceeded those expectations. So anything extra is just the cherry on top of this season if we're being like completely real. And we'll get to see what Julius Randle really is, if he's worth that max contract, if he plays well against the Bucks. If he plays well. For like the growth of this team, the Bucks might be the best matchup though. Like to learn. Yes, the Hawks, they've improved so much as a basketball team, but they're not great defensively. I think the true challenge is the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, you could say they struggle in the half-court setting, but on the defense side of the basketball, I think that'll be a true test for Julius Randle to see if he's really, really legit. But it's also going to be his first playoff series, so you can't knock him. Yeah, Alec Burks was amazing. D Rose hurt his ankle. He was upgraded. He was questionable at first, but then upgraded to probable. So I think they just decided we're not going to play him. We don't want to be risky there. So I actually thought that was a smart move, but I don't think it's a bad injury. I agree with you, man, especially if we end up playing the Bucks. We need someone to guard Clint because the pick and roll of Trey and Capella is unguardable. And we need a guy who could box out. I would like insert Tosh like right away off the bench because I just don't trust Noel to box out. I just don't. What's his name? Eubanks was killing us on the boards. He was. Oh, I'm not saying we're gonna win it, but to grow as a team and really like see where this team's head's at, and like I don't know. Of course, we won't win, but from just an experience standpoint, like you want to play the best teams. You do. It betters you as a basketball team. But of course, if you want to go farther in the playoffs, the Hawks is the team to go. But I'm not going to say that's a definite like series either. Like we're going to win that. I think it's our best matchup though. If the Hawks win their game, Hawks record 41-31. If we win both, our record 41-31. If Heat lose 1 out of 2, Heat record 40-32. So there is no way 3-way tie. We have the tiebreaker against the Hawks. Yeah, maybe someone was bullshitting when they told me about the like leading the division rule. I was like really confused with that because I was like, how'd we drop though? But there still has to be that conference rule in play because after we lost to the Lakers, like we still have the same record as the Hawks, but the Hawks were ahead of us. But I'm not sure. Starting to get confused now. Oh, but But if Hawks win their game, Hawks record 41-31. I think it's possible the Hawks could be the 4th seed. We're the 5th seed, and the Heat would be the 6th seed after that if they're leading the conference, though. Yes, we'll have the same record and we have the tiebreaker, but apparently they involve the leading team in the conference, and we don't. But I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I don't know if someone just made that up. You want me to turn it on? I'll turn it on. Yo, that would be insane, buzzer beater. I wouldn't be mad at getting Josh Giddey. I know some people would be like, who the hell is this? But I feel like this whole new organization isn't into getting European players. I don't know what it is. I think Leon Rose just likes the flashy guys. Oh, division comes in when there's a 3-way tie. All right. Yo, dude. Thanks so much for letting me know that. All right, that makes a lot more sense. Like, I was so confused with that. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. So you learn stuff every day. So if we all three had the same record, then it would be okay. Okay. So right now, this Portland and Phoenix Suns game, Suns are up 110, 109, 2:37 to go in the 4th. I didn't know that. 3-way tie. Devin Booker knocks down both free throws. Is Carmelo out there? No, Norman Powell's out there, though. If Mitch comes back in the playoffs, how do we reintegrate him, especially with Taj and Noel? I would ride the hot hand who's been playing a lot of games this season. I would ease Mitch back in, to be completely real with you. I'm not just throwing him out there. Powell throws Nurkic. Nurkic hook shot is good. Tie game. We might have overtime. So if the Heat lose, there will be no 3-way tie. Okay, I got you, man. So if the Heat lose, like, there's no conference thing that goes into it leading the conference. Okay. Because that just confused the shit out of me. I was like, who the hell's supposed to take those spots? Like, yeah. Chris Paul pull-up jumper goes in. Chris Paul's clutch as shit. 113, 111. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? Like, if Mitch comes back, are you starting him right off the bat? We have 2 back-to-back picks late in the first round. I don't even know who's gonna be there, to be completely real with you. Haven't been looking a lot into the later prospects lately. Those picks are so low. They're like in the 20s now. Like I was interested in Greg Brown, but that's when I thought like we were gonna be bad. But what's the other center from Texas I wouldn't mind? I'm not sure if Jared Butler is gonna be there, but I feel like he's not a true point guard like quickly. And Davion Mitchell's gonna be gone already, so I don't know. I would get a shooter like David Duke. Um, Everyone I want wouldn't be there anyway, so we'll see what happens. I have to look more into the later prospects because the Knicks are winning, so I'm not looking that much into the prospects, you know. But there will definitely be videos up on that. But 113, 113, 130 to go in the 4th. Devin Booker has it. Comes off the Sarge screen. And the Trailblazers steal it, and the Trailblazers are in transition. And Norman Powell gets rejected by Chris Paul, but Covington gets Booker in there, and 2 free throws coming up. So, like, right off the injury, you think Mitch is ready to start? You just think, you like, in a heartbeat, you would do that? Bishop says, any team the Heat play have nothing really to play for, right? Bucks solidified their 3 spot in Detroit is Detroit. They're not playing Detroit, though. They're, Oh, yeah, you're saying Giannis might not play? Oh, okay. Wait, are they playing Detroit? I thought they were playing Houston. Oh, no, the Hawks are. Yeah, they're gonna smoke the Pistons. Yeah, they are playing the Pistons. I was thinking of the Hawks. Covington, second free throw. He makes both. Yeah, that 3-way tie thing just freaking confuse me. I think they just called a foul on the Trailblazers. Oh, wait, here we go. In the event of a three-way tie at the end of the season, the tiebreaker would go to whichever team owns the highest standing in their division, which would come down to the wins of the Southeast Division between Atlanta and Miami, because the Knicks are already out of contention for their division title. Okay. So Atlanta and Miami would already have it over us anyway in the three-way tie. Yeah, I just got that, man. Thank you. Yeah, do you guys have any more questions? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Sarge knocks down the second. Did he miss the first? I believe he did. So let's see if Lillard could put it away here. 115, 114. Trailblazers up. McCollum has it. Comes off the screen. Floater in the lane. Misses. And I think it's going to be a loose ball foul. It's too much buzz beater, isn't it? It's just confusing, but it makes sense. You have to find some way to settle it. But it's just not fair. Atlanta and Miami, we have Philly in our division. We have the Nets. It's annoying. Yep, so come down. Yeah. Because Atlanta is the highest in their division. Miami is the highest in theirs, and the Knicks are just completely out of it. So yeah, makes sense. I don't know if our long-term center is on this roster. We have to see if Mitch remains to stay healthy. Still young, still has some things to work on, but he's talented. Good question, King J. We'll see what happens when it comes to that center position. But glad I was not the only one that was confused when it came to that. Oh my gosh, Sarge choked again. He missed another free throw. Sarge had a chance to tie this game and he missed the free throw. 115, 114. Seems like deja vu. Damian Lillard driving, and he makes the layup. Yeah, this shit's on Sarge, but great teammates there, giving him a high five. It's all right to miss free throws. Oh my gosh, Maurice Endor, I hated him. Oh my god. Yeah, that jump shot. Because it gave another ping pong ball for the Timberwolves, right? Oh my gosh, don't say that. That would make no sense, though. How would that happen, though? Randall will be a Sixer. You think they're going to trade? I don't see that. Oh, that's an interesting take. Who's your profile picture, King J? Who's your profile picture? Yeah, man. That's an interesting hot take, dude. Randall be a Sixer. They're actually in the same draft, I believe, though. I know the Celtics passed on Randall. The Jazz did. Yeah. The Bucks, because they took Jabari Parker. Yeah, Jabari Parker was supposed to be the next Melo. He was actually a beast, but he got hurt, which sucked. Wait, hold up. Is this a glitch? We have 24 people liking, but no likes? Please tell me this is a glitch. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Yo, we have 24 people watching, but we have 9 likes. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Oh, it's Mac Jones. Oh, it's going to be interesting what he does. Can DeMar and Lowry both ask for buyouts and then be signed by the Knicks for the playoffs? I wouldn't mind them for the playoffs and then they can go. We have to rely on long term. What is Aiden eating? The hell was that? What was Aiden eating? Anyone see that? Mikal Bridges. First free throw, good. It breaks my heart seeing this kid ball out. It's not a glitch. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Two centers I like. The one's a project, Greg Brown. Kai Jones I like from Texas. But Thibs is such a win now mode coach. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's this guy, I think his name's Dayron. Is it Payne? I forgot his name from North Carolina. I don't know. I have to do more research when it comes to the prospects later in the draft. I'm definitely gonna have videos out on that though in the offseason. Like, should the Knicks draft this guy? Like someone wanted me to do a Zaire Williams video. Lillard for three, doesn't bank it in. No timeouts. Oh my gosh. Oh, Devin Booker choked. Devin Booker double dribbled at the end of the game. Devin Booker double dribbled. They had a chance to tie or take the lead. He did double dribble. He did. Because he didn't knock the ball out of his hands. Yo, he just had to let go of the ball. He had a Julius Randle moment. Booker just had a Julius Randle moment. So both of the Kentucky guys have a Julius Randle moment. Or have a double dribble moment. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, man. It's gonna be because like I feel like we have to win now, get guys that can help us win now, but also like longevity for the future. Like Lowry, I wouldn't mind on a cheap contract. Like he's a winner. He's 35 though. I'm tired of the stopgap guys. Get a long-term solution at point guard. Wait, dude, I hope everything's all right, King J. Whatever happened, I hope you're doing well, man, and you're feeling better. We're here for you, man. Sorry to hear that. If you ever need anything, my Twitter's actually Clutch B-Ball TV. Be free to reach out if you want. If you're ever going through anything. Dibs. Oh yeah, I just read that. Do you understand the Euro leagues? How they have different leagues? Yeah, there's so much shit that goes into that. Like, of course, Teo Maledon played in a higher competition league compared to Killian Hayes. That's why some people were lower on Killian Hayes. Like Giannis played in a just like lower tier type of league like Lecces did. Like Giannis didn't even play like top. There's so much shit that goes into it. They have the second longest 3-point line, but of course, there's. I love the Euro League though. It's so interesting. So they're gonna foul the Trailblazers, but it's not completely over. They miss some shots. Even if he makes both of these, Suns could tie it because it'll be a 3-point game. He wants 2 years, 50 million. Would you guys give Lowry 2 years, 50 million? Wait, are you for real, King J? If you're not trolling, I really hope you're alright, man. I really hope you're alright. Says I got multiple guns. Yo, dude. For real though, reach out to me if Covington missed the first. If you're ever feeling down, because I know like things like that or just things in general, like any little thing, any big thing could like affect you mentally. And if you do feel sad, that's a normal thing. Don't think anything's like wrong with you, like whatsoever. But be free to like reach out to me on Twitter if you want at Clutch People TV. Covington missed both, and Suns are gonna call timeout. Wow, but yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's insane. Sorry, man. No, I don't live near Avery. He lives in New York. I live in New Jersey. Like I said earlier, I know about Kai Jones. I like Greg Brown. Josh Giddey's probably not gonna be there. Um, I like the kid from Arkansas, Moses Moody. He's not going to be there though. I like Payne from North Carolina. What's his name? He might be a reach. I might just be in love with this story, but I like Jason Preston. He's probably going the second round or undrafted though. Um, I don't know if you heard about his story. Like this dude and like he like literally went to college. Like he went to the college. He wasn't even playing. Um, wasn't no. He was it in high school? He went from like the C team, went up to the B team, wasn't succeeding, so he went back down, went up to the A team. He was balling and sent in like his highlight clips to a college, and then it's like balling out in college. I forgot a lot of shit went into it. You could look it up. Look up like Jason Preston's story. I appreciate that, King. I'm glad you're doing good now. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What's going on, Jeff Diaz? But I don't know. I need to like to be completely real with you. I'm not gonna bullshit and pretend I know a bunch of the later prospects. Um, I definitely have to do more research on the later prospects to be real with you guys. Like, there's gonna be videos out on that. I just haven't really felt the need because like we're competing right now in the playoffs. So used to looking at it. But Devin Booker's driving, pull up jumper. Oh, he missed. He's fouled. Oh my gosh, he's fouled. Devin Booker has a chance to give the Suns a lead after being fouled on the pull-up jumper, 117 and 116. Wow. And there's zero point 0.9 seconds left in the fourth. That's his name, Deshaun Sharp? Okay. That just shows that I haven't really been doing a lot of research. Yeah, I have to do more research on the later guys. I'm thinking of the football player, Dayron Payne, I believe his name is. Yo, what's going on, Legion Knicks podcast? I hope you're doing well, man. Great W. Pumped about it for sure, man. Make sure you check him out. He's definitely gonna have like he already has a bunch of Knicks content, but in the off season he loves doing videos, of course, like on prospects. He actually already has some prospect videos up. Like check out his Davion Mitchell one. Just check out his content for sure. He works really hard over there. Great guy as well. Like he allowed me to like be on his channel and just like I remember we watched one of the college games. It was Gonzaga. Um, that was the game Jalen Suggs went down. Yeah, great guy. Love talking ball with him. Down to earth dude. Check him out. Leads to No Next podcast. Crazy game. Um, I can't. How do you pronounce that name? Vrenz Bila Janberg. What the heck? How do you pronounce that? But yeah, let me look into these prospects right here. I'll let you guys know the ones I know from this list. All right. Let's look at the big board. Yeah, probably. I probably am gonna keep making videos in the off season. But I'm also not gonna force content at the same time, because it's really tough, especially because at some point it's gonna get really dry. Um, and there's gonna be like more live streams probably like this because there won't be many video ideas to do because I'm not gonna just force out content. All right, so let's get into the lower tiers of guys. Jalen Johnson, he's not gonna be there. Scotty Barnes isn't gonna be there. Alperen, Sun Gun from overseas. Actually has really good footwork, but don't think we're gonna draft him. Keon Johnson, I don't think he'll be there. Jared Springer, doubt it. Josh Giddey, we'll see what happens with him, but he's really been raising up boards. Jared Butler, I feel like he's not the point guard we need though. He's kind of like quickly in the way of like he actually has a floater in his game. Whoa, it looks like the Trailblazers just have no more timeouts. Suns won. Wow. Um, yeah, that's his name. Dayron, not Payne, Sharp from North Carolina. I was thinking of the dude who plays for Washington, I believe. Yeah, I have to do more research. Isaiah Jackson, I've heard of from Kentucky. Zaire Williams, he's really raw though. Like he's a good shooter, just his shot selection. Yeah, like we're definitely gonna need some teams to lose, but it's not completely over. But yeah, what a win by the Suns here. Yeah, I know about Chris from Oregon, really good shooter. Brandon Boston, of course, he's been through a lot of shit lately, of course, because of Terrence Clark passing away. A good friend of his, played for Kentucky. Um, Good kid. I didn't really want to talk about that much because talk about that much. Of course, I said in like one live stream like rest in peace and stuff, but I didn't feel like it was like necessary to make a video because like imagine just like making a video on someone like of course like passing away. I'm not gonna say like his mom would see the video, but she'd be like, "How dare he makes a video about my son?" Like he didn't even know his like my son. Like what was the point of that, you know? But it just sucks. Anyone losing their life at such a young age or like in general, and just does. I hope his family's doing okay. Just tragic, man. Because like a lot of people look at him as like a basketball player, but his mom didn't look at him as just a basketball player. That was her freaking son. That was like her whole life right there. Like he's a human being. He's not just a basketball player. But yeah, Brandon Boston, he's a definition of raw. I don't know if has he officially declared? Has he officially declared Brandon Boston? Like his shot wasn't really going in at the beginning of the season. He was shooting like 17%. But the physicality of the game, he'll have to adjust to that. But his shot looks smooth. I don't think it's completely broken, but I'd like to see him go to a team like the Thunder, like the Rockets, one of those really young teams. Give him an opportunity. I think the Thunder are in a better position though. Like I trust them more than the Rockets right now. Um, he's gonna need a lot of time. He definitely is. We bring a Frank back next year. Those flashes of glue still there. We'll see what happens with Frank. It's gonna be interesting. See what happens. I feel like there just won't be enough of a sample size, like to bring him back. Like, oh, he proved it in like a couple games. What's going on, Eric? I hope you're doing well, man. Dream lineup: Lowry, RJ, Kawhi, Randall, Cat. Jesus, that is godly right there. That is godly. That's a win now mode team. Just the only like the X factor is RJ improving big time because Kawhi in his prime, Randall like entering his prime, Cat's a beast, Lowry's older, but then you have RJ who's only going to be 21 years old and he's going to have a huge pop year. Yeah, Cameron Payne's actually like saved his NBA career. He's not lived up to lottery pick status, but it's been solid. But yeah, guys, I'm actually going to close it out. Been left for 48 minutes. Appreciate all your support. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you guys staying patient with me through everything as well. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys sleep well. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Or if it is, or it's 12:39 already. Where will the Knicks be when we are 50? Hopefully we won a championship by then. But have a great night, guys. Appreciate the support. I appreciate the love.